5 o'clock on a Friday, typically very crowded. Not a single car dropping off anyone to catch their flights right now. Of course, again, this is a weekend. People like to get out of town, get away. And while many people are staying home, we actually are starting to see a few more people take their trips. I had the chance today to speak with an airport spokesperson. She tells me John Glenn International Airport is now seeing about 1,100 passengers depart through here per day. That's far below what we typically see this time of year, but it's 3 times higher than what we saw at this time last month. Airport officials expect more people to start flying again in the weeks and months to come. Some of those flying today told me it's certainly different at the airport, but they are not concerned.
I mean, I'm not flippant about it, but I'm also not walking around with fear. I think that does its own set of things to you.
Now, I want to mention the Transportation Security Administration, or TSA, implemented some new policies. Amongst those, they will now let you carry a 12-ounce container of hand sanitizer onto your plane. As you see over here, one car did just pull up, but at 6 o'clock, I'm going to share with you a story like so many we are hearing of people who had to cancel or change their plans this weekend. Local for you in Columbus, Dan Perlman, NBC4.
Man, it looks odd, doesn't it, Dan? Thanks so much. All right, that brings us to our fast feedback poll. We asked during the first at 4 hour, what were your plans for Memorial Day? A majority of you, 85% say that you are staying home. 5% having people over, 8% visiting people in Ohio, 2% traveling out of state. Wow.
Well, barbers and stylists are getting used to cutting and styling hair with a mask and gloves on, but they say that's not what's concerning them.
It's been a week since they reopened. And they hope as time passes, everyone will start to feel a little bit more comfortable with this new normal.
NBC4's NonLinear joins us with a look at some of the problems that shop owners are seeing and how they're now trying to solve them.
The doors are back open, but you may notice some differences like masks being worn, temperatures being taken, and also dividers between the chairs. But appointments may be the biggest inconvenience for some shops.
So how have you been this whole time?
It's a familiar sight with some familiar sounds.
It's a dream come true.
1 week and people are still excited to get their hair cut for the first time in months.
Oh, it's really nice to be able to get a haircut finally.
Barbershops and salons have all the essentials and a few signs just in case you forget what's expected, and they're ready for this surge of customers.
All our regular clients are coming back, and we're excited about that. We're just kind of struggling to get people in the time slots that we have available.
Here at Longview Barbershop in Clintonville, they're open 7 days a week, and they have their barbers and stylists working different shifts. This allows David Carty to control the amount of people in the shop, but it's not always convenient for the customer and possibly turning some of them away.
Different barbers have to do different things to accommodate their clients, and that can be a little confusing.
I think a lot of our seniors are not coming back right away.
Across town at a cut above the rest, Al Edmondson is seeing an issue with people wanting to still walk in for a cut.
People have to get used to calling in. People have to get used to making appointments. People have to get used to waiting in their cars.
He's taped off chairs to practice social distancing and allow older people to sit and wait because he doesn't want them to wait outside or possibly leave, adding that the days of congregating at the barbershop and salons may be over, but he's asking customers to pack their patience because they're just trying to ensure safety. And shop owners say they understand that these guidelines are temporary and they hope that customers remain patient. Local for you in Columbus, Sean Lanier, NBC4.